mHealth Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Live in the John Herges Cambridge Motor Studios, this is WCMP.
The following is a production of WCMP Sports.
And welcome in, sports fans. Andy Beckstrom alongside Game Day Gilman here in Ogilvie as we get set for tonight's matchup between the Ogilvie Lions and the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars here in section play. Section 5A girls basketball action tonight on WCMP Online as well as 95.5 FM KBEK. And Ethan, tonight's game should be a tremendous matchup between two schools that they're, I don't want to say, heading in different directions, but Hinckley-Finlayson's kind of on the rise. Ogilvie, they've had kind of an established team. They're looking to be able to take that next step.
Yeah, that's really the case, too. You got, Hinckley-Finlayson, who has two seniors on their squad who've been kind of this team from last year after they graduated a couple seniors from last year. But these two have definitely led this team and are certainly building them for next year. And along with Ogilvie, like you mentioned, they're already kind of at that top spot right now, and they're just continuing to build on that. They have no seniors, so next year they're going to be a very veteran squad, and I look for them to be just as good next year as this year. But, yeah, these two teams are extremely competitive, and I look for a very good matchup here tonight between these two.
Scouting report coming in talks a lot about the youngster, the freshman Grace Hines for Ogilvie. Absolutely tremendous ball player. I have not had a chance to see her play, but that is everything that I've heard from anybody that's done a game.
Yeah, she is a really good player out there. She gets up and down the court quickly. She is their speed girl to get them up and down the court quickly, but something that she does well is she can get herself into the paint, get in that dirty area, and really work underneath the basket well. She's a little bit on the smaller side, but she doesn't let that stop her. She plays a lot bigger than what she is, and she is, at points in time, can be the heart and soul of this team.
On the flip side, on the other end of the court for Hinckley-Finlayson, they're led by a handful of players, a couple seniors, but really Riley Krieger and Haley Rutke. Really the keys. Grace Balut, kind of, some games is absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
Some games kind of doing some of the background stuff. It should be a great matchup, but the matchup that I'm mostly looking forward to is going to be the battle between Haley Rutke and Maddie Anderson.
That will be a really good matchup. Those are the team's two bigs, and Maddie Anderson does a great job of rebounding, as does Haley Rutke. Haley Rutke, I think, is the better shooter, but don't give Maddie Anderson, don't look elsewhere, because she can also shoot the ball really well when she gets the chance. I just seen her the other night hit a couple of threes, and these two are very good in the paint, but also from long range, so they can get it done on both sides.
Taking a look at these two schools just a little bit closer, Hinckley-Finlayson 9-10 in the season, 6-8 coming into tonight's matchup. They beat Onamia in the first round matchup, 52-35. That was on Wednesday. Otherwise, they lost 4 of 5 coming into postseason play. They're coming off an 8-20 year last year, 2-12 in conference play, losing in the second round to Ogilvie. Ogilvie's really owned this matchup over the last handful of years. I went back through the record books, did a little bit of digging. Over the last 25 games, dating back to 2009-2010, Ogilvie is 21-4 against Hinckley-Finlayson.
Wow.
In that span, including the last 5 before splitting games. They won both regular season this year, 3 of them last year, including the postseason, and then before splitting the year before that. Otherwise, you got to go all the way back to 2008, 2009, the last time Hinckley-Finlayson won both. That was also, coincidentally, the last time Hinckley-Finlayson had a winning record.
Wow.
So it's been a little bit of
It has. It's
process.
been a while. Ogilvie has certainly dominated this series.
That year, Hinckley-Finlayson was 19-8 on the year. That, again, 2008, 2009. Ogilvie coming into tonight's matchup, they are 14-5, 10-4 in conference play, coming off a 17-11 year, 8-6 in conference play, and 2 straight winning seasons over the course of the last couple of years. We'll continue here on the pregame from Ogilvie when we return on KBEK 95.5 FM.
Spend more time doing the things you love by shopping online at Coborns.com, and in as little as 2 hours, have your groceries loaded into your car. Shop Coborn's weekly ads online, then have Coborn's picky shoppers pick out the freshest produce, meat, bakery, and deli items, along with name brand grocery items and home essentials. Plus, we do the heavy lifting right to your vehicle. Save time, shop weekly specials online, and pick up at your favorite Coborn store, all online at Coborns.com.
Mike's Auto Body in Ogilvie has been around for 43 years doing what they do best, auto body work. From dents to major body repair to custom painting, Mike's Auto Body has you covered. So bring your vehicle in and see Mike and Jim today. You can find them at 1250 Harbor Street, also known as Old County Road 12 in Ogilvie, or call us at 320-272-4210. That's 320-272-4210.
Worried about fixing your car's scratches, a dent, or need a frame straightening? Look no further than Ogilvie Collision. They accept and deal with all insurance work and can make arrangements for a loaner vehicle. They pride themselves in hiring experienced ASE certified technicians at their state-of-the-art facility. You'll get high-quality diagnostic and repair services for a fair price. They're fully equipped to deliver the best service to you. Call the friendly professionals at Ogilvie Collision, 320-272-4850.
Join the Quality Disposal Systems team of drivers. Our team works together towards a common goal, cleaning up our communities and making our customer service the best in the industry. Do you have a Class B CDL? Does driving a local route every day sound great? If the answer is yes, then you are who we're looking for. Quality Disposal offers competitive pay with a benefits package with a chance to be home daily. For more information and to apply, contact Quality Disposal Systems in Ogilvie at 320-272-4692.
Have landscaping projects that you want to complete for your house or business? Elliott's Lawn Care and Landscaping LLC has over 20 years of experience installing retaining walls, paver patios, water features, and other landscaping aspects. Elliott's Lawn Care and Landscaping LLC also provides commercial and residential lawn care, including fertilizing and spraying, plus tree mulching, stump grinding, land clearing with a forestry mulch head. Call Elliott at 320-630-6827 to get started today.
KBUK 95.5 FM, Andy Beckstrom alongside Game Day Gilman here in Ogilvie for pregame between Hinckley-Finlayson and Ogilvie in Section 5A postseason. Awarding an award to one of the Hinckley-Finlayson girls here before the start of tonight's game, as Coach Linsmeyer talking about that a little bit. Going to talk a little bit about what that award is and who it's going to be received by here in just a little bit. But continuing on a little bit about Ogilvie, as I mentioned, 14-5 on the year, 10-4 in conference play. They beat Barnum on Wednesday, 69-41 to get to this point. They lost the last game of their regular season, but prior to that, they had won 12 of their last 14. And again, 14-5 on the year, so having a pretty good year. Last year, 17-11, 8-6 in conference play. They lost in the section championship to Belgrade Bruton Elrusa, 67-25 on that one, after beating Hinckley-Finlayson, Barnum, and Onamia in the postseason. As I mentioned, 2 straight winning seasons. They were 12-14. Otherwise, they had 12-14 in 2018-2019. Otherwise, they had 6 losing seasons before that. Dating back to the early or mid-2010s. As I mentioned, 21-4 over the last 25 matchups. Ogilvie has really dominated this matchup between these two squads. Got to go all the way back to 08-09. But, Ethan, so many times you hear it. Sometimes it actually pertains, sometimes it doesn't. But it's always hard to beat a team 3 times in a season.
It really is. You face them twice, and they get a feel for what you're running, a feel for what you're doing, and to play them a 3rd time when they already know what you do, they've seen you twice, both on the road and at home, that is so tough to do. But, I mean, if there's a team to kind of get over that hump of ending that streak, it's Hinckley-Finlayson. I mean, they are primed right now to get a win here tonight after coming off a nice victory over Onamia. But, I mean, Ogilvie, they're at home tonight, so that might be a tough beat. I'm looking for a really good matchup here between these two teams.
Other half of this bracket is going to be in Bram and Swanville. That's going to be in Bram tonight. You can also find that one on 100.9 WCMP with Adam Hefty, also streaming online on our YouTube stream. So definitely paying attention to both of those games, as we'll have that game on Tuesday.
Yes.
One way or another, one of these two teams will be involved, and so we'll definitely be bringing you that game. Just depends on who it is and where it'll be at. That's the big question mark.
Yes.
The rest of the bracket is BBE along with Walker, Hackensack, Hinckley. That's going to be up north, and then Browerville and Pine River Bacchus. That is the other half of the bracket for Section 5A. Taking a look at the starting lineups for these squads, the Ogilvie Lions are going to go with Grace Hines, Maddie Anderson, Ailey Fratsky, Ella Hines, and Alyssa Long. Maddie Anderson, as I mentioned, she's tall.
Yeah.
She's definitely has some height, and I think that's going to be a huge matchup against one of the starters for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. Haley Rutke, Grace Balut, Riley Krieger, Jeslyn Ringler, and Bella Brandt for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. That'll be our starting lineups for tonight's matchup. We'll have that opening tap when we return here to Ogilvie on KBEK 95.5 FM.
Heartland Realty in Hinckley knows Pine County and surrounding areas better than anyone around. Whether buying, selling, or both, your success depends on the advice and services provided by your local real estate agent. Don't settle for less work with the best. With over 80 years of experience, Heartland agents specialize in this local market and always put you first. So next time you are looking to buy or sell a property, contact Susan Van Gordon at 612-309-5537 or stop in at the Heartland Realty office located in Hinckley.
KBEK 95.5 FM on Nice 95.5. Andy Beckstrom alongside Game Day Gilman here for today's matchup. Tap is up. It'll come down to the Ogilvie Lions. They'll work from right to left on your radio dial or computer screen, whatever it may be. Ball fired back door. Nice feed underneath. Ella Hines with the lay-in.
That was a nice job there from Ella Hines. She just after she passed it off to her teammate, she just shot to right under the basket, and it was a beautiful feed to get the early two here for the Lions.
Full court man-to-man put on by Ogilvie. Dribbled right into the front court by Krieger. Over to the near side now for Brandt. Brandt's going to be watched there by Fratsky. Feeds off for Krieger, near side now almost into the corner. Dribbles up to the wing. She'll cross with Rutke and kind of reset the offense a little bit. Ball over to the far side. It's going to be Ringler that's going to pick up the matchup right now with Anderson. Ringler comes all the way through over to the near side. Off for Krieger. Up top for Rutke. Defensive matchup there is going to be Ella Hines. Rutke, a little Euro step into the lane, misses that shot, and rebound will come down into the hands of Anderson. And Ogilvie will start to fast break going the other direction. Nice feed over to the near side, and Alyssa Long with the lay-in. Makes it 4-0 in the early going.
And there was that matchup we were talking about in the pregame, Haley Rutke and Maddie Anderson. That time, Anderson got the best of Rutke before we get our first foul here on Lang.
Lang picks up the first foul of the evening for either squad. Ball almost knocked away, and Rutke able to track that one down in the corner, almost taken away by Hines. Rutke gets to the high post. Nice. Little jumper from the elbow is up and good. Cuts that lead in half.
Nice step back jumper there by Rutke, just noticing, hey, I've got an open spot here. Just take the shot when you're open, and she nailed it.
Ball over to the near side now. Fransky hands off over to the far side now for Lang. Her shot is up, no good. And the rebound come down for Rutke, and Rutke will start to fast break going the other direction. Works her way all the way inside.
Oh,
I don't know how she got that one away.
Wow.
She looked like she was underneath the basket, but somehow got window.
Yeah, she was able to stretch back and use her length to her advantage, and yeah, it looked like she was well underneath it, but a nice job there from Rutke to score, tie this game at 4.
Fratsky works up top, now in for Hines at the free throw line. Her shot is up and good, and Ella Hines gives Ogilvie the lead back. Now it's 6-4 in the early going here in the first half. 15:53 to play. Ringler into the front court, gets all the way set into the paint, then kicks out for Brandt up top. Will get it set. Brandt hands off for Krieger, gets a screen from Brandt up to the free throw line. Jumper is going to be back iron, no good. Long rebound comes out, and Hines Ella Hines will start the fast break the other direction. Blocked underneath, and it's taken away by the Jaguars.
Hines got up the court quickly, but Rookie was right behind her. Nice job of swatting the ball and getting nothing but ball to avoid the foul.
Grace Blute on this near side working on Grace Hines, the freshman. Inside it goes for Ringler. Ringler, watched by Maddie Anderson, wanted to drop step on that one, but didn't have it set up. Kicks it out into the corner for Blute. Works over now up top for Rookie. Lost the ball, but right to Krieger. Krieger's going to back things off a little bit and try to slow things down and get the offense reset. Near side on the wing now for Rookie. Rookie surveys the defense, got tied up, and the ball's taken away on a jump ball. It'll still belong to Hinckley-Finlayson, and I think that one was a matter of the timing of the whistle actually bailed out Hinckley.
Yeah, it really did, because Ogilvie definitely had the steal there, and they were looking to go the other way on an odd man rush, and luckily for Hinckley-Finlayson, like you mentioned, they did get the tie up there.
Brandt, bounce pass over to the far side for Ringler. Wing extended. Works her way up top, and now over to the near side, Krieger. Krieger had such a quick shot the other night against Onamia. Who had, I believe, 4 of 5 on the night from downtown. Inside it goes, and a blocked shot, and out of bounds. It'll still belong to Hinckley, but a blocked shot on this near side. We talked about that Rookie and Anderson matchup.
Yep.
Anderson's mostly is going to be a defensive matchup on this side of the court, and she definitely imposed her will that time.
Yeah, she really did. That's going to be a really good matchup to watch, but so far Maddie Anderson defending well inside in that paint right under the basket.
Inside goes Balut, flips that one up in the air, and it dribbles its way down into the basket.
She got the friendly roll on that one.
Looked like it hit the back iron, might roll off, but it ended up going down. Baseline now for Grace Hines, kicks it back out. Fratsky, her shot, back iron, that's going to be no good. Rebound tapped around, and it'll be Ringler on the run out, going the other direction. Ringler all the way inside, out for Krieger on the near side. Krieger tried to throw it inside, but it's a turnover, and we got an injury timeout now for Ogilvie. I think that Ogilvie's still going to have the basketball. We'll see what they decide here. Alyssa Lang is the one that's going to come off limping a little bit. She'll be replaced by Cece Sanborn.
Well, hopefully she's okay. Hopefully she's able to work herself back into this game. Sometimes you just twist the ankle a little wrong, you get a little stinger, and you get a rest for a little bit, and you're able to come back out. So hopefully that's what it is.
Krieger, I thought, was 4 of 5. She was 5 of 6. I apologize. The other night. Maddie Anderson trying to show a little bit of range. She ends up missing that one. Krieger with the rebound. Sets up, and she'll try to answer with the 3 of her own. As I mentioned, she was hot the other night, but could not hit that one. Almost knocked away, though, by the Jaguars.
Maybe lucky we didn't get a foul there on the Jaguars.
Inside it goes. Grace Hines missed it inside. Offensive rebound for Sanborn. She can't get it to go. And it'll come down for the Jaguars.
Now, one thing about this Ogilvie team, they are very aggressive about trying to take the ball away, and they are very good on the offensive rebound.
Ella Hines going to pick up her first foul. She tried to block that shot from behind on Grace Ballou, or on Haley Rutke. Rutke at the free throw line. Very solid free throw shooter. Knocks that first one down. Set for a second free throw. 13:15 to play in the first half. 7-6. And it'll remain that way. Rebound comes down for Maddie Anderson, and we get a foul underneath. Balut will pick up her first foul. Team's first.
Right, these two teams usually pretty clean in the foul category in playing their game, so it'll be interesting to see. Maybe that'll be one of the keys to this game, is whoever has less fouls there on the board.
Foul trouble did almost bite Hinckley a little bit the other night against Onamia, but they were able to get some really good minutes off of some JV players. 3 on the near side by Fratsky. That's up and no good. Ringler with the rebound. See if she can control it underneath. Able to get it away for Balut. Ogilvie collapsed on her really well.
And that's something that Ogilvie does, is they'll double up a player and then trust their defense to go and cover the other 4 players with just a 3. And they do it pretty well. They're really confident. They have a lot of confidence in their players. And you kind of have to let them do that.
Shot by Hinckley was missed, and rebound was tied up. Rebound credit will go to Cece Sanborn as she gets the ball inside on the backside. Blocked by Rutke, gets to the ball right back, puts it back up, missed it. Fratsky with the offensive board. 3 by Hines, that's up and no good. Long rebound, It comes out for Sanborn of the offensive glass, and she puts that one up and in. Ogilvie crashing the boards hard here. Off for Rookie near side. Mid-range jumper, and that's good.
That's just taking what the defense gives you right there, Andy. Nothing much that Ogilvie could do about that shot.
Sometimes you don't have to force anything to really win a ball game. Just see what's there.
Oh.
Ball knocked away on this near side. It'll be Ogilvie basketball. That might have been touched last by Hines, but it was kind of one of those where Hines and Balut both kind of touched at the same time.
Right.
Balut kind of knocked it away from her. And it comes Fratsky will fire away a three. Able to get that one away. Thought it was almost going to be blocked. Rookie ends up with the rebound. Rookie rushes it back up, sets and fires from deep. Back iron, no good. And the rebound this time will come down into the hands of Fratsky.
She got fouled there, so unfortunately for the Jaguars, it'll go back to the Lions.
Lions will get it back and bring it up with Grace Hines. Up top, Hines off for Anderson. Anderson will set. She'll fire one from deep. That's going to be off the mark. Brandt with the rebound.
And Rookie didn't man her up, surprisingly. She just kind of waited for her to take the shot.
Up top for Rookie. Rookie, reverse pivot, works her way to the basket. Hard charging going in, but she's blocked by Anderson. And the ball comes away with Fratsky. Ahead it comes for Hines. Hines working the fast break. Nice feed across for Sanborn. And that, my friend, is how you run a fast break.
That was a great job there from Grace Hines. Did a one-step jab to make the defender Balut miss, and then a great feed to Sanborn. Now Sanborn gets a steal.
Sanborn runs the fast break going the other direction, trying to return the favor. It's knocked away from Balut, or by Balut, I should say. Still remains Ogilvie basketball. Into the ball game now, Joey Hopkins and Michaela Ammerman for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars.
Ammerman is a really good bench player, one of those who can kind of get it done from anywhere on the court here for the Jaguars.
You could definitely make an argument that she could be a starter on a lot of teams. That shot partially blocked, but it comes down into the hands of Hopkins. Able to get that one off for Ammerman. Cross-court feed over for Krieger. Krieger able to save it in, and she throws it off of Ella Hines. Smart play by Krieger to be able to maintain possession.
Yeah, she knew she was going out of bounds, and all she could do was throw it in. Now, whether she intentionally meant to throw it off the body or not, still a smart play.
And it'll come now for Ammerman. Ammerman will dribble it up to the top of the key and get things set up. Ammerman, one of the underclassmen, a sophomore for the Jaguar squad. Very talented. Krieger also very talented as one of the underclassmen. Rutke backs it off a little bit, working on Hines. And over to the near side now for Hopkins. Hopkins has gotten some more minutes here in the postseason. She gets the ball on the near side. Not shooting it, though. She's got Anderson in front of her. Inside it goes for Ammerman. Her turnaround shot just off the mark as it comes off hard. Fratsky with the rebound, and we get a jump ball that is going to be Hinckley basketball.
Oh, they were both fighting for the ball hard there on that one. Almost a little too hard as Balut fell to the court, but lucky for the Jaguars, they will keep possession.
10:04 to play. 10-9 is the lead for the Lions. Flipped in, no look by Grace Balut. Ammerman gets it. Up top down for Krieger. Krieger will work her way to the top of the key to set the offense. Drives down this side, near side on the lane, and missed that one. And last touch by Hopkins on the rebound. She almost had a chance at it, but it was kind of deflected a little bit with Hines as well.
Yes. Yeah, she kind of pulled her hand back at the last second, knowing it was going out of bounds, but just not quick enough there as Hines takes up the court for the Lions.
Ella Hines over to the near side for CC Sanborn. Sanborn now hands out for Grace Hines. Cross-court dribble over to the near side for Ella Hines. Pump fake, works her way baseline. Shooting over the top of Hopkins. Missed it on the backside. Rutke took it away. It was a nice offensive board on the backside by Fratsky, but Rutke just snatched it right out of her hands. Ammerman rushes back the other direction. Fratsky gets called for a blocking foul. That's one of those where kind of in that area of maybe a charge, but more backpedaling. She's going to get called on it.
Exactly. Just a smart play there from the Jaguars to notice that, hey, she's still backpedaling, so I can be a little more aggressive here. And she was.
Ball swung around over to the far side now for Hopkins. Maddie Anderson's basically daring her to shoot it. Hopkins is a guard, so you'll see that with post players usually. Grace Balut gets it. Anderson doesn't rotate out on that one, and Grace Balut makes her pay.
Just good recognition there by the Jaguars on offense there. Kicked it out to Balut, and she was wide open for three. Now Maddie Anderson trying to hit a three.
Can't hit that one, and it'll come all the way out for Fratsky, who's got a ton of rebounds so far in this ball game. Anderson 0 for 3 from downtown. Now the ball knocked away up top. Foul's going to go on Rutke, and it's going to be a 3-shot foul for Grace Hines.
That's a tough one there by Rutke, just trying to make a play, but fortunately Grace Hines does a good job to kind of position her body in the way of Rutke in order to grab the foul. And one thing I'm noticing here, Andy, is they're not putting Anderson down in the paint as much to begin this game. They're more having her out at the perimeter.
Definitely not utilizing the height on the interior on the offensive side. She definitely clogs things up on the defensive side, that's for
Yes.
sure. Free throw number 1 is up and good. Second free throw is also good. Makes it a 12-12 game with 8:52 to go in the first half on the M. Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M. Health Fairview Clinic's North Branch, 24 access to care by calling 1-855-FAIRVIEW or your local clinic number. Third free throw for Grace Hines is good. Makes it now 13-12. Jeslyn Ringler checks into the game. Also, Kaylee Arnold checks into the game, replacing Maddie Anderson. Ammerman goes for the home run shot down the length of the court. It's going to be a jump ball.
Wow.
You could make an argument on a couple of things on that one.
You really could have.
That was a Hail Mary pass at the end of a football game for sure.
You know, and that's one thing, though, that I noticed when Ammerman is in, whether she is inbounding it or she gets the inbound, she'll usually wait and then wait for one of her teammates to get down the court and then chuck it deep. And usually it works because usually someone is wide open down there. I think she tried to do that, but just great defense there by the Lions.
Good job by Hines being able to get back and kind of force that as a defensive back, if you will.
Yes. Playing safety.
Inbounds comes for Fratsky, back for Grace Hines in the corner. Works her way baseline, puts a shot up. I don't know how she even got that away, let alone made it on the baseline. Weaved her way in between two different Jaguar defenders and is able to get it to go.
She's only a freshman, and she's really good already. She got the friendly roll there on that one as well. And now they lead by 3.
Krieger looks backdoor. He's able to lob it nicely inside for Rutke. And now is when Hinckley-Finlayson is going to try to take advantage of having Anderson out of the game using that interior.
Yeah, they did a nice job there, and I always felt like that was one of the tougher plays there to try and lob that pass over the defender into the paint to your teammate, but they did a nice job there on that one.
Timeout on the court. 15-14 is our score. We'll be back here at Ogilvie on KBEK 95.5 FM.
All right, saw, check. Drill, check. The rest of the tools, check. All right, let's get started. Honey?
Yes?
Where is all the lumber to build this shed?
The big box store was supposed to drop it off 2 days ago. Is it not out there?
Man, it's the chicken coop all over again. Bill from work just built a sauna, and he said he went through Hinckley Lumber. Let's call them and see what they can do.
I'm on the phone with them now. They said...
Delivery from Hinckley Lumber. Where do you want it?
There would be great. Thanks.
All in a day's work. But for your next project, like fixing that ugly chicken coop over there, think Hinckley Lumber.
KBEK 95.5 FM. Andy Beckstrom alongside Game Day Gilman here at the ballpark. And Ethan, the impressions on the first half, both teams playing very well.
Yeah, they really are. They're doing a good job on both sides of the ball. And, there's really no separation between these two teams right now.
Baseline feed shot is up by Fratsky. She misses that one. Rutke with the rebound. Fratsky is a shooter. She's going to take it if she has it or not.
Yes.
She's 0 for 4 right now, but she's not going to be shy about taking that jumper. Rutke double teams, able to get it away up top for Ammerman. Now backdoor for Ringler. Ringler steps into that one, and he was able to get that lay-in. Kind of on the in-between step a little bit, but still able to get it there. Near side now for Sanborn. Misses that shot. Rebound comes down for Ammerman. And Hinckley-Finlayson will be back on offense. Ammerman fires it cross court. Skip pass to the far side for Krieger. Krieger gets a screen from Rutke up top. Fires it backdoor. Ringler works her way inside. Little jumper up off the rim. Backboard rim and in.
Nice job there working inside the paint and puts up a turnaround. Now it looks like we got a foul
Might be his second foul on Grace Balut. Yep. Talked a little bit about the foul issues. 7:06 to play in the first half. I don't know that you're worried about 2 fouls just yet, but you really don't want to get that third one.
Exactly. Yeah, you want to be careful so as not to get the third, but don't play careful out there. Just continue playing your game, and if you get the third, well, unfortunately you get the third. But again, you're not too worried. And there's another deep pass, Hail Mary.
Sanborn missed the shot. Long outlet pass came all the way down for Rutke, who doesn't usually miss. But she misses that one, and back it'll come for Sanborn with another shot. Ringler with the rebound on this one. This time we'll rush it up court, but not quite a baseball pass, and Ammerman dribbles it off her own foot.
As she's frustrated with herself there on that one. She knew that she got around the defender and had a lane to the basket. Just unfortunate there. She dribbled it off her own toe.
Had the baseline to work with. Up top now, Grace Hines over to the near side. Sanborn hands it back for Hines. Hines working on Balut. And a travel is called. I seen the whistle and the hand go up, and I was like, oh, Balut didn't get her again, did she?
That's what I was thinking too, but I did see Hines. She took that just a little, her foot dragged just a little bit, and they're going to get her for the travel.
Hinckley-Finlayson leads as almost a turnover. That's close to a carry almost. Ammerman's going to be left open for 3 in the corner. High arcing shot, can't get it to go, and it'll be out of bounds. And Ogilvie basketball.
Yeah, Ammerman tried to put a move on the defender there and kind of lost track of the ball for a moment. Luckily she was able to get it back, but unfortunately missed on the 3.
Juked herself out of that one.
Yes.
Back it'll come now for Hines. Grace Hines over to the near side, onto the wing, into the corner will go for Arnold. Cut off nicely by Ammerman. Up top now, Ella Hines able to get it off for Sanborn. Grace Hines, top of the key, works her way to the free throw line. Jumper from the elbow. That's up and no good. Long rebound's going to come out for Balut. Grace Balut with her second rebound, starts it back. Near side now for Ammerman, into her feet. She didn't catch it cleanly, ends up getting into her feet, and it's going to be taken away by Arnold, and a timeout is awarded to Ogilvie. Great hustle and a great, I mean, you're calling that timeout the entire time unless you get the jump ball.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's just a smart timeout there from Jonathan Nelson, head coach for the Ogilvie Lions.
Timeout is awarded, so we'll step away as well. You're listening to Playoff Basketball on KBEK 95.5 FM.
Petrie's Bait in Finlayson now proudly serves hot and delicious Caribou coffee. Find 3 different blends of fresh brewed coffee roasted in Minnesota and 2 latte blends from Caribou Coffee. Don't forget, Petrie's Bait has expanded their already large grocery area and has added more variety and choices. Stop in 7 days a week to start your morning or gear up for your day with Caribou Coffee at Petrie's Bait in Finlayson. For over 95 years, the biggest fish stories have been told at Petrie's Bait.
KBK 95.5 FM, Andy Beckstrom, Game Day Gilman, 5A section playoff. Ogilvie Lions playing host to the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. The other half of this bracket, Bram and Swanville. We'll try to get an update of that game a little bit later. Also being held on 100.9 FM and our YouTube stream. Audio only on both of these. Up top, it's going to be Ogilvie basketball. They worked their way into the corner. Fratsky able to get it for Anderson. Anderson works baseline. She has her shot blocked. And I think Rutke's going to pick up her second foul.
Yep, they're going to get it on Rutke there. Just doing a good job of guarding, but got her hand more than on the ball. So unfortunately for her, she'll get her second. Maddie Anderson's at the line now.
Free throw, back iron is no good on the first attempt. 18-15 is the lead for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars here in the first half of play in the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. You can now find Dr. Raymond and Jenna Labine at M Health Fairview North Branch. Maddie Anderson's able to convert on the second one. Now makes it a 2-point ball game, 18-15. Balut all the way back with it. Tried to bounce pass for Ringler. Good idea. Not the best execution.
Yeah, that was a great idea. She drove into the paint and had almost 4 defenders around her and tried to get a bounce pass to her teammate, but looked like the bounce pass maybe was just a tad too hard and her teammate couldn't reel it in.
Hinckley-Finlayson has had 5 straight turnovers here in the last 5 possessions. Having a hard time getting stuff set up on their offensive end. Ogilvie, inside it goes for Anderson. Out it goes. Sanborn will fire away a 3 and knocks that one down.
Really good look there from Sanborn. Just left all alone on that far side, and she made him pay for it.
Ogilvie, nice inside-out game. They like to try to draw the fenders, and then very quick shot by Sanborn, too.
She wasted no time, and neither will the Jaguars. Oh,
Krieger has it rattle in and out, no good. Hines with the rebound will run the fast break going the other direction, and she's fouled on the far side. I think that's going to be Ringler. Yeah, that's going to be. Ogilvie's retaking the lead 19-18. Both of these games earlier this year were 10 points or less, 73-63 and then 65-53. So both games still pretty close. You know, it's a 10-point ball game as a shot is missed, rebound by Krieger, but you expect it to be one of those type of ball games tonight.
Absolutely. These teams are so back and forth right now. Neither one of them clearly has a big edge over the other, and this is going to be a good one coming down straight to the end as Rookie puts up or that was Balut rather, putting up the three.
Misses that one. Comes down for Sanborn on the rebound, almost taken away by Balut. Balut is so aggressive. She's going to get herself into foul trouble from time to time, but you'd love to be able to see somebody that aggressive out on the court.
Yeah, and it pays off a lot of times for the Jaguars, her being aggressive. She'll get a lot of turnovers, but like you mentioned, unfortunately, sometimes she gets herself into foul trouble.
Under 4 minutes to play, Ogilvie with the basketball, moving from right to left in their home black uniforms, white numerals and orange trim. Shot is up, no good by Sanborn. Rebound's going to come down for Rookie, and I think she's tied up underneath. Still going to be Hinckley basketball, but again, hustle and just fundamentally sound basketball by Ogilvie.
Yeah, they never take a chance to try and not take away the ball. They're always right there trying to take it back for their team and get it back quickly, and they almost did right there. Rookie kind of waited for the defenders to clear, but, I mean, Hines was right there to almost get the turnover.
Great cutoff by Maddie Anderson as Ringler was trying to work baseline. She stopped her there. Up top, Krieger, now over for Rookie. Rookie, top of the key, will have it with 3:20 to play in the first half. Over to the near side on the wing, spins away from a defender, double teamed off for Ringler at the high post, rattles its way in and out, no good, and the rebound comes down into the hands of Ella Hines.
That's a tough one there. That one looked good, and it just rattles out.
Baseline drive now by Sanborn, cut off for Grace Hines. Quick shot by Grace Hines. What a quick release, and knocks that one down.
Now you mentioned it, Ogilvie wastes no time shooting. They don't there, and quick shot from Grace Hines. Now they up their lead to 4 points.
Backdoor feed goes underneath for Ringler. Misses that shot, got her way underneath. I think she thought there was going to be contact. Ella Hines with the rebound off for Grace Hines. Shot is up, no good, but she's fouled and will go to the line. Now you see what a team like Ogilvie can do. They get on a little bit of a run, and they just start clicking, and they get that fast break going.
They are so dangerous when they find a rhythm on offense. They are so tough to stop.
Foul goes on Krieger. It'll be her first. Grace Hines at the line, leading 22-18. Front iron, no good. 22-18 is the score in the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview North Branch Urgent Care has extended its hours from noon to 8 weekdays and 9 to 5 every Saturday and Sunday. Second free throw, back iron bounces high.
They're going to call that one off because it hit that strap, and that's actually considered out of bounds.
I heard the whistle, but did not anticipate that being the call. I've seen it happen. Usually it happens a lot of times actually in Mora. They have the strap that comes there a lot harder. Ball underneath, and sliding in is going to be Krieger. I think she lost all the skin on her right knee.
Yeah, that's definitely floor burn there for her, but it works out because not only does her team keep possession, they'll get a foul on Ogilvie, and I believe it's on Sanborn.
Sanborn will pick up the foul. Only 4 team fouls for Ogilvie. Lob pass comes in for Rookie. Almost not far enough, but she's able to come away with it. And I think it's going to be another foul on Ogilvie.
Well, they almost got the steal there again, did the Ogilvie Lions, but good job by Rookie to keep track of the ball and just hold on to it.
Ella Hines is going to have to come off as she picks up her second foul. She'll be replaced by Arnold. Krieger inbounds for Rookie, works her way baseline, reverse pivot working on Arnold. Somehow got that one to the front of the rim, but it rolled off, and Anderson with the rebound.
Now, that was a tough shot. It was a good shot that she actually got up, but tough angle, and unfortunately it didn't fall.
Beautiful crossover by Grace Hines, but able to get away from Balut back up top. Out it'll go now for a 3 by Sanborn. That's up and no good. Rebound going to be kicked out of bounds. It'll remain Ogilvie basketball. Stick with us during the first half. Intermission, we'll wrap up stats and information, try to get a check on the Swanville-Bram game, and kind of get you set for what each team's going to need to do in the second half. Ball almost thrown away by Ogilvie. They're able to track it down. Over to the far side, working baseline is going to be Arnold. Arnold gets all the way underneath. Nowhere to shoot, though. Is able to get it off for Grace Hines. Baseline jumper up and no good. Rebound comes down. Sanborn got it off for Anderson, missed it. Rebound by Fratsky, able to get it in for Sanborn, and just hustle all over the place by the Ogilvie Lions.
That was a really good offensive possession there by the Lions. You know, they missed a couple shots in a row, but they never gave up on the play, and that is what it's going to take here for them to continue to lead.
Jumper by Ringler's up and no good. Balut gets an offensive rebound, and she's fouled this time. Grace Hines going to pick up her first. I mentioned that Ogilvie only had 4 fouls, and since I said that, 3 straight fouls.
Yes. This was a good job here by the Jaguars. They're trying to work in the paint, and you can tell they're trying to draw more fouls now as they are trying to get more shots up from inside and under that net.
Balut's able to convert on the first. Joey Hopkins going to check in. Replaces Haley Rutke. Kayla Ammerman will be next to check in for Balut as well, for assumedly the last minute 13 to make sure nobody gets their 3rd foul.
Yeah.
Free throw, good. On both attempts by Grace Balut. Maddie Anderson also checks out of the ball game, replaced out there by Caitlin Beck. Ogilvie back with it on offense, working away from the entrance end of the gym here in Ogilvie. Grace Hines over to the far side on the wing. Into the corner goes for Fratsky. Fratsky tried to play it inside,
nice
taken
job.
away.
Oh, and then it's taken. Oh.
Grace Hines got it back, though. Out to go for Fratsky for 3. Rattles its way in and out, no good. Rebound tied up underneath. Beck and Ringler were tied up. Riley Krieger took the ball away, but as soon as she turned around, Grace Hines was right there to take it back.
Yeah, it's almost as if these lines are magnets to the ball. They are always around the basketball, no matter where it is on the court.
Quick inbounds comes. Sanborn misses the shot. Rebound comes down for Brandt. 44 seconds to play first half. 24-20 in favor of the Ogilvie Lions. Hammerman in the corner, up to the wing now for Krieger. Krieger goes up to the top of the key and gets things set. Over for Ammerman, far side on the wing. Watched by Beck. Dribbles her way inside, baseline jumper now up by Brandt is no good. Hinckley-Finlayson they're getting good looks, they're just not hitting anything. Into the corner goes for Sanborn off of her hands. Up to the wing now for Grace Hines. Hines works baseline, nice move. Blocked underneath by Ringler with 10 seconds to go. Ringler. Almost had it knocked away by Beck. Ringler with 5 seconds now. All the way inside. Loses the basketball. Grace Hines takes it away. Heaves it from half court. It's going to be well off the mark. But kind of a crazy, ragged last 40 seconds.
Yes. Yeah, I was just going to say that's a great steal by the Jaguars because they prevent the Lions from scoring right before half. But Jaguars weren't, unfortunately, able to convert that into points.
24-20 is our halftime score. Both teams will head to the locker room. We'll start tallying up our stats, and we'll come back and wrap that up on the halftime break from Ogilvie when we return on Nice 95.5 KBEK.
Woodlands National Bank would like to wish the Jaguars good luck. Woodlands National Bank is your local bank. They focus on meaningful relationships and offer a wide variety of home mortgages. They're the small town bank that knows your name but still offers an amazing online experience for their customers. For more information, visit them online at woodlandsnationalbank.com and make sure to like them on Facebook too. Experience the Woodlands way. Member FDIC.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
This is a story we all share. of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finlayson, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
Anderson and Cook Ford are your Ford specialist. Stop into Anderson and Cook Ford to find great deals and unmatched selection of new Ford trucks and SUVs. With over 50 Ford F-150s and a huge selection of 2021 Ford Escapes and 2021 Ford Explorers available. When you work with an Anderson and Cook Ford sales specialist, they can help you find a vehicle that fits your needs, your lifestyle, and your budget. Go further at Anderson and Cook Ford in North Branch, AndersonandCookFord.com.
Anoka Technical College offers hands-on education for a hands-on career. Choose from 70-plus in-demand programs, including practical nursing, information tech, machine trades, automotive tech, biomedical tech, emergency medical services, medical coding, golf and turf management, electronic engineering tech, court reporting, supervisory management, and more. Why wait? Join Anoka Tech's job-ready graduates making up to $70,000 a year. Apply today at anokatech.edu.
Nice 95.5 FM. Andy Beckstrom with Game Day Gilman out at the ballpark. The Lion Dome, as sometimes we like to call it here, and the home of the Ogilvie Lions. They play host to the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. Ogilvie leads it here in this Section 5A matchup, 24-20 at halftime. And Ethan, your impressions of the first half?
Yeah, it was a really quick first half, honestly. It went by really fast, but that's due to these two teams playing a similar style of offense. They just go, 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 go. There's no stop between these two teams. I thought it was a really good first half. I think these two teams are extremely even. Of course, we see the Ogilvie Lions go on a bit of a run there at the end of the first half to retake the lead 24-20. But, Hinckley-Finlayson, they had a run of their own, and they had the lead there in the middle of that first half, and they looked good. So I think it's going to be kind of a half of let's see who turns the ball over less, and let's see who can get less fouls for their team, because that's kind of the story of the first half there. Hinckley-Finlayson kind of struggled with that there in the first half, but luckily, they didn't send Ogilvie to the line too many times, but when they did convert.
Turnovers are definitely going to be a huge factor in the second half, as Ogilvie usually pretty good with the basketball, and Hinckley-Finlayson, though, I've seen a handful of their games this year. When they win, they keep care of the basketball. When they lose, they have a ton of turnovers. They had 23 turnovers the other night against Onamia. Still were able to come away with the victory, but Onamia also had 23 turnovers and were 2 of 23 from downtown. So that never helps. But, yeah, turnovers are going to be an absolutely huge part of this game. I feel like in this game that Ogilvie is playing very well, but Hinckley is playing – I don't want to say above what they've played this year, but this is probably the best I have seen them play this year. But I feel like they missed out on an absolutely golden opportunity. You talked about how they kind of had that lead there for that middle part. They could have pushed the lead out a little further when Maddie Anderson came out of the game. They started to force it inside a little bit. They got a couple of buckets, and then they had 5 straight turnovers and then missed the next 2 or 3 shots after that. And then Maddie Anderson came back into the game. Things kind of settled in a little bit, but then Ogilvie got onto a run, kind of spurred by some defensive play, but then also some fast break stuff. Kind of an opportunity missed in a way for Hinckley.
Yeah, it really was. He got one of the tallest girls out on the court there, come out for a couple of minutes, and that seems like a golden opportunity to start driving that ball underneath the basket and get some shots up. Whether you get them in or not, at least you're getting them, and then you have a better chance to get the rebounds. And like you said, I certainly think it was an opportunity missed there for Hinckley-Finlayson. They had the lead. They could have pushed it out farther. But they'll learn from that here and make that adjustment here at halftime because, again, they went a little bit cold, so to speak, after Maddie Anderson came back in. Like you mentioned, they missed the next couple shots. They turned the ball over 5 times, and a couple of those turnovers, I think 3 of the 5, were in their offensive zone.
We got an update from Bram and Swanville. It's a 2-point game at the half there. It's in Bram, but Swanville leading at 28-26 over the top of the Bombers at the moment. We'll monitor that one as we go along through the course of the game here in Ogilvie, and that's a heck of a ball game there for Mr. Hefty.
Yes, that is going to be a really good one as well. You know, we're in a really good section of 5 single A, and all these games have been really good so far.
5 single A girls basketball tonight's matchup. 5 single A boys basketball, or boys hockey, I should say, was my game that I had last night. Oh my goodness gracious, if you want to give yourself a heart attack, that's the type of game to be involved. Section 5A just in general in hockey. Cambridge, Monticello, Pine City, Chisago Lakes, 7 teams could win that section without, blinking an eye, and it was Pine City over Cambridge last night, but so wide open.
Yeah, and the number 2 team almost got upset by the number 10 team, Princeton, last night. And that is just, it's so wild. And like you mentioned, it really is anyone's section to win. It doesn't matter what seed you are. It really is anyone's to take. And it'll be a good one there for you tomorrow up at Breezy Point Arena between Pine City and Northern Lakes. That should be a really good one.
If you don't want to make the drive, definitely tune it into us.
Yes, certainly.
I'll make the drive for you and go do the game. So we'll go and check that out. We'll come back here in the halftime break and get the stats for you when we return on WCMP KBEK 95.5 FM.
Is winter ending? Spring coming? Hopefully soon. But at Aquarius Home Services, we know your furnace has been working hard, and we know warm weather will come. That means it's the perfect time to tune up both your furnace and air conditioner. During March, you can have both done for just $49. Yep, both for just $49. At Aquarius, you'll get amazing professional service and no surprise upfront pricing. We're just a click away at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Hayford Ford in Isani doesn't want to just sell you a truck and move on. They want to be your Ford dealer for life. They are here for you no matter what your vehicle needs. Whether it's something as small as an oil change or you buying a brand new truck, Hayford Ford believes quality is job one. Don't settle, go further. Ford vehicles are built for the road ahead, and Hayford Ford is your local Ford dealer, and they are dedicated to taking care of you, your friends, and your children for the rest of your lives. Hayford Ford in Isani, your lifelong Ford dealer.
Herman Insurance Services has been in the game for over 50 years. Our agency has since grown into a team of experienced agents who are committed to providing clients with the best possible experience and coverage to fit their unique needs. We specialize in personal and commercial insurance for the communities of North Branch, Rush City, and Isanti. Don't just take our word for it. Visit online at hermanins.com or call today for your free no-obligation quote. With Herman Insurance Services, live life fully covered.
Nice 95.5 FM, KBEK. Andy Beckstrom with Game Day Gilman here out at the ballpark for a 24-20 lead at halftime by the Ogilvie Lions. First half stats, Ogilvie out-rebounds Hinckley 21-18, but 6-2 on the offensive glass.
Wow.
Hinckley, you'd think with Maddie Anderson out of the game, they'd be able to crash that a little more, but they only have 2 offensive boards in the first half. Turnovers, Hinckley has 8, Ogilvie has 4. At the free throw line, Hinckley 3 of 4. Ogilvie was 4 of 7. From downtown, neither team really stood out a lot. Hinckley-Finlayson 1 of 6. Ogilvie 2 of 17.
Wow.
From beyond the arc in the first half. Your scoring leaders at the first in the first half, I should say. For Hinckley-Finlayson, 9 points, 4 rebounds. For Haley Ruki, 7 points, 3 rebounds. For Grace Balut. For Ogilvie Lions, 8 points and 2 rebounds for Grace Hines. 7.6 rebounds for Cece Sanborn off the bench.
Pretty good there for Cece Sanborn. She's a really good player coming off the bench, though. She comes in, and next year she'll definitely be a starter for this Ogilvie Lions team.
In a way, kind of like Michaela Ammerman, where you could make the argument that she's really just another starter.
Right, yeah, 6th man out there.
Ball up top will be controlled by Ruki just out of the open here on the second half. Ruki drives her way inside, tried to play it underneath for Ringler. It'll be tipped away from her by Sanborn. Sanborn starting the second half. She's not only gotten the second half start, but going to have a bulk of the playing time. As still injured on the bench is going to be Alyssa Lang.
Yeah, she got some ice on her ankle there, so must have just twisted a little bit, and that's unfortunate, though. Hopefully, again, she's able to maybe ice it up a little longer and work her way back into the game.
Up top for Krieger, fires away a shot. Missed that 3. Balut almost had the offensive board, but it got knocked away from her out of bounds. Hinckley will still maintain possession. In for Brandt. Ball fake gets to the post. Blocked by Sanborn, and it's taken away by the Lions. Sanborn over for Hines. Now off for Ella Hines. Grace Hines far side on the wing will slow it up a little bit, and then she steps up. Little mid-range jumper. Tapped around, and Grace Balut will come away with it. Balut will slow it up. Fires over for Rookie. Rookie drives her way to the basket and knocked away from her. I was going to say, I thought it went off of her thigh.
Yeah, I couldn't see from my angle. I couldn't tell you, but refs are down there. They call it off of Rookie, so.
Yeah, whether I seen it or not, they have a much better angle.
They really do.
About 4 feet away. I'm about 50. Off it'll come with a three on the way. Grace Hines knocks that one down, and she's into double figures with 11.
Nice shot there from Grace Hines. Just, again, wasting no time on the shot.
Cross it'll come for Bella Brandt, far side. Near side now Krieger. Into the corner will go for Ringler. Ringler hands off for Balut in the corner. Balut will dribble out of a little bit of trouble. Fires it over to the far side. Ends up in the hands of Brandt on the wing. Brandt high post for Balut. She turns and puts a jumper up. That's going to be up and good. And I like the fact that on that one, they still went interior and they still took that shot. Maddie Anderson is tall, but you can't just let that control everything you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. And Balut, when she got that pass, she almost kind of guarded the ball as if Maddie Anderson was closer than she thought. And when she turned around, she wasn't there, so she just put up the shot. And good job there from Balut.
Fratsky misses the three. Rebound comes down into the hands of Brandt. Ringler on the baseline. Now she's double-teamed on the baseline. Get it away for Balut. Balut fires it inside for Ringler. Ringler up off the window. Might have been partially blocked, not sure.
I think Anderson did get a hand on that one.
Back it'll come. Baseline drive. Wow. So quick. Grace Hines got right by everybody.
Yeah, as I mentioned in the pregame, she's able to work into the paint, and a lot of that is due to because she is so quick out there. She gets past you in the blink of an eye, and you got to be careful.
Oh, Balut gets tagged on a traveling violation. She got the ball at the high post and kind of a ball fake tried to get by Maddie Anderson and just moved a little too quick.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because she had a wide open shot there, and she did get it to fall. But like you mentioned, the travel will turn it back over.
Hines far side on the wing, goes high post now for Maddie Anderson. Anderson underneath, it'll go for Hines.
Nice
Anderson
pass.
now free throw line. Good ball rotation. And a jumper up and good for Anderson.
That was a beautiful pass there from Grace Hines. Noticing Anderson was wide open right at the free throw line, and Anderson nailed it.
Inside it goes Balut, fires it over the far side for Brandt. Her three is up and no good. Long rebound though. Balut tracks it down, and she's going to get fouled, I believe. It's going to be Hines that might pick that up. Well, one of them, it was both Hines that were in on that. Hammerman checks back into the ball game, replaces Bella Brandt. Hinckley normally goes with, they'll go a little bit deeper than six, but those are really the primary, the starting five, and then Michaela Hammerman. In it comes Ringler.
Nice.
That's a quick shot over the top of Anderson before she gets a chance to defend it.
Right, and that's just a good job by Balut on the inbound, noticing that, and then great communication between them two. Make sure to get that basket to fall.
Anderson on the near side, almost a foul, almost a tie-up as well. Nice touch pass inside. Sanborn had it, and she no sooner than got it and just basically dropped it for Grace Hines. Got to the basket and gets fouled. What a touch pass inside.
That was a really good pass there. But Anderson and Rookie, again, their battle has been so good here tonight. Rookie almost got tagged with that foul, like you mentioned, but was able to pull her hands away before getting called.
Grace Hines at the line for a free throw. It's no good on the front iron.
And you don't see that too often from Grace Hines at the free throw line. She's usually automatic.
Second free throw up and coming for the freshman. And that one is going to be good. Takes that lead now 32-24 in the M Health Fairview Clinic scoreboard. M Health Fairview Clinic's North Branch, that for your convenience, have same day and evening appointments. Haley Rookie sets and fires from deep on the far side. That one's no good. Rebound comes down to Maddie Anderson. Inside for Ella Hines. Left-handed layup. That's going to be good. Basket and the foul. And you see the Ogilvie coach and bench up and fired up.
They erupt on that shot. That was a really good shot there from Ella Hines. Then she got it to fall. A foul call.
Krieger will pick up her third. Hines with the free throw is able to get that one to go, completes the three-point play. This is a playoff atmosphere. This is what I like to see.
It really is.
Balut kicks it off for Rookie on the far side on the wing. Works away high post, tried to play it underneath for Ringler, tapped over for Ammerman. High arcing three, that's no good. Rebound comes down for Balut though.
Rookie wasn't quite there. She was going back for the to get on defense, and
inside it goes for Grace Balut, and Balut, aggressive play, goes right at Maddie Anderson and draws the foul. And that's something I like to see a little bit. I had mentioned before that you like to see him try to be a little bit more aggressive with that. Years ago, there used to be a girl that would play in our local section as the first free throw is up and good by Balut, by the name of Savannah Trapp, played for Esco. She was 6'11".
Wow.
And blocked everything. And there was a couple of teams that they said, you know what, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to go inside. They would practice with brooms. They would do everything just to get used to that. But they would try to draw fouls, try to be able to attack that, not let that take them out of their game. And I feel like Hinckley might be forcing perimeter jump shots right now.
Yeah, it does feel like that a little bit. It feels like they're a little out of sorts on offense, and they're just trying to get back into this game, trying not to let the lead slip away too far from them. So you want to maybe see them settle back down and work the ball back into the paint.
Timeout was taken. Ogilvie's going to use their full length of the timeout. Hinckley-Finlayson just uses a few seconds. We'll step away here from Ogilvie on KBEK.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Nice 95.5 KBEK. And your KBEK/WCMP sponsors bringing you Section 5A girls basketball action from Ogilvie. Andy Beckstrom, Game Day Gilman here in Ogilvie for tonight's matchup. 35-25. Ogilvie has pushed their lead out to 10 with the basketball.
Balut being a little aggressive there on Hines. She's got to be careful. She already has 2 fouls. I mean, if you get a third here, it's not a terrible thing, but you want to be careful. She's a key part to that team.
Ella Hines works her way baseline, has that one knocked away from her out of bounds. A couple of players are awfully close. It was close to a travel on that. It was close to a push-off. It was close to a defensive foul.
Yeah, these refs are letting them play here tonight.
And I like to see that, too. We're definitely being touchy, but, you know, you're just waiting for a call. Shot by Anderson is up and no good. Ringler with the rebound for the Jaguars. Krieger back on offense, up top for Balut, over to the near side, Krieger. Off it'll go for Ringler. Ringler back inside for Krieger, off for Balut. Balut, ball fake, works her way to the basket, knocked away by Maddie Anderson.
Well, they did what we talked about. They tried to work it inside that paint, and unfortunately Anderson got the block there, but you can't allow that to let you go away from that again.
Up top for Grace Hines on the wing, off for Maddie Anderson in the corner, fires it inside. Nice quick shot inside is missed by Sanborn, and the rebound tapped out of bounds. It'll be Hinckley's ball. But Ogilvie, one of the things that I've been impressed with, you know, the more talented players have such a quick shot. They have quick feet, they're set, they're ready to go, and such a quick release.
Yeah, they do a really good job of that, and they do a really good job of passing the ball as well. Not just the passes on the perimeter and everything, but those nice touch passes out there that they need as well.
That's what we're talking about right there by Hinckley-Finlayson. Aggressive pass underneath for Ammerman. She had a ball fake and got Maddie Anderson in the air. Anderson doesn't draw the foul, but she's able to get the lay-in inside. Inside it goes for Hines, and Ella Hines is fouled, goes to the ground. Fouled on our alarm by Jeslyn Ringler. But you like to see that on the other end. Just even if you get Maddie Anderson in the air, she's going to try to move her hands back so she doesn't commit the foul. But you'd think with a 5-6 inch height difference.
Right, that's exactly.
Keep your feet.
Right. That's exactly what you want to see, though, from Hinckley-Finlayson, is to get that ball inside and make Anderson think twice about it.
Ella Hines, 1 of 2 as she misses the second one. Rebound comes down for Rutke. Rutke will rush it back into the front court. Into the corner goes for Krieger. Krieger with a quick shot. That's going to be back iron, no good, and it touches the tape up top. It'll be Ogilvie basketball.
That was a good look out there for the Jaguars. Once again on that perimeter. Can't really pass up that shot.
Yeah, absolutely. And especially Krieger. She was 5 of 6 the other night in Hinckley. Not quite as hot from downtown tonight, but a shooter's got to shoot.
Right. Oh, nice block.
Ball knocked away by Rutke. It'll still belong to Ogilvie, but Rutke, we talked about it, being aggressive against Maddie Anderson.
Works for her there that time, and then the ball decides to, it's done with this game.
It needed concessions. It was going for a pizza. 11:47 to play, second half of action. Still says first half up on the clock, but I think we'll go with the second half.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the second half.
Ball is up. It was initially rebounded by Sanborn, but Ringler just took it right away from her. Long lead pass ends up getting knocked out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on the Jaguars. Good fight to get the rebound, but then a mistake to give it right back.
Yep, can't have that happen, especially with the way they got the rebound there on the tough inside rebound there. And then they give it right back there. Those are the turnovers we're talking about that they cannot have.
Fratsky baseline jumper. That's going to be up and no good. Rebound comes down for Rutke. And throws
my
it.
My goodness.
Rutke throws it away.
Wow.
Right into the hands of Hines. You were just about to say it was basically a 3-on-1 going the other direction, and she threw it right at the one.
It was, and I was going to say right after it happened, she needed to get that ball to Ammerman just a touch sooner, because that was my worry. Grace Hines so fast. I mean, she is shot out of a cannon on that one. She comes out of nowhere to take the ball away, but yeah, Rookie just a little slow on the pass there for Ammerman.
Fratsky able to get it across to Anderson with the lay-in underneath. Makes it now 38-27. An 11-point lead opened up by the Ogilvie Lions. Krieger back for Ammerman. Far side on the wing. Into the corner goes for Ringler. Baseline dribble for Ringler. Spins away and gets it up top now for Rookie. Into the corner near side for Krieger. Krieger off to the wing now for Balut. Up top for Ammerman. Top of the key. She'll fire away a three, and that one's good. That's a good-looking shot by Ammerman.
Yeah, it looked like there on that offensive possession. They were trying to work the ball inside. There was just nowhere to work it inside. So eventually Ammerman got herself open and took a nice shot there.
It's always kind of a 50-50. You want to try to push it inside, but you also don't want to, give up good shots like that. Into the corner it'll go now. Grace Hines, she steps away. What a smart play by the freshman. Just that one little dribble. She took one dribble and moved to the side to the left by one step to free herself for that shot.
She is so smart. She is smart beyond her years here in basketball. She's only a freshman, looking like an upperclassman out here on the court.
Grace Balut answers back with a jumper from the free throw line. 41-32, 9-point lead. Over to the near side now for Maddie Anderson. Into the corner goes for Fratsky. Fratsky works her way to the wing, spins away from Krieger, and then hands off for Anderson in the corner. Anderson works her way baseline, showing a little touch off for Hines. Hines is fouled pretty, not hard, but aggressively by Ringler.
Yes.
Ringler came across, wanted to block that shot. Missed and kind of got her on the shoulder. Free throws now for Hines, and Hines, it seems like the front end has been very flat for her for whatever reason, but then she gets a little more loft on it, and like you said, money when she gets a little height on it, but those are the ones she's missed, has been front iron when it's been a little flat.
Ooh.
Now and not enough oomph on it, and it'll come down for Ammerman. Back it'll come for the Jaguars. Ammerman all the way to the low block, shot is up. Missed it, but a rebound comes down for Bella Brandt on the offensive glass. Swing it around Ammerman, far side. Ammerman trying to take over, and she knocks that one down. I think on the last miss, Ammerman it was like she was expecting contact.
Yeah, she certainly was, and that's kind of why her shot was a little bit off. But a good job there by the Jaguars to get the rebound and then get a nice shot open for Ammerman. And wow, Anderson on the other side.
The bank is open late here in Ogilvie.
Wow.
Anderson knocks that one down, and we're going to get a whistle away from the basketball. Grace Hines picks up her third foul. And it's a third foul But with 9 minutes left in the second half, I don't know that you're worried unless she picks up her 4th foul in the next minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Right.
About that 7-minute mark.
Yeah, you're not too worried about Grace Hines right now. She plays a pretty clean game out there, and ooh, that's unfortunate.
Brandt wanted to pass that ball, realized he wasn't going to be able to complete it, and couldn't stop her momentum, dragged her pivot foot just a little bit.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. She was just trying to make a smart play out there, and unfortunately just couldn't stop her momentum.
Anderson Hines into the corner, goes for Sanborn. Her 3 is up and no good. Long rebound's going to come down for Ammerman on the near side. Ammerman back with it. Works her way all the way to the basket. Shot is up, no good, and the rebound comes down for Hines. Ammerman starting to flirt with that aggressive or too aggressive. Oh, and a floater on the other end. Grace Hines looks like she's out of control, and then just Steph Curry flips it up in the air, and it goes in.
It's so effortless for her when she does that. It looks so good.
Rookie with a shot inside, can't get that one to go. And the smallest player on the court, Grace Hines, again with a rebound. Comes back with it.
Like I mentioned before, she plays a lot bigger than what she is, and she will work herself in that paint, whether to shoot it or to get the rebound. And now we got a deep pass, wide open shot here.
Great play there by Ammerman. She ran down a rebound in the corner that I think everybody was like, oh, it's just going to go out of bounds. Well, some people thought it was going to go out of bounds. Grace Balut's like, you know what, I'm going to head up court because whoop, 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 here I am.
Yeah, exactly. That was a very smart play there by the Jaguars, and a good job there by Ammerman to get that rebound in the corner, and then notice that she had a teammate all alone in the offensive zone and then chuck it deep.
Able to get that outlet pass down the length of the court, makes it a 10-point ball game. 46-36 on the AmHealth Fairview Clinic scoreboard. AmHealth Fairview Clinics with convenient on-site pharmacy in North Branch that includes drive-up service and mail order. We'll be back to Ogilvie on Nice 95 FM.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Nice 95-5. KBUK Mora. Want to thank you for joining us on the ball, out at the ballpark tonight. Andy Beckstrom with Game Day Ethan Gilman. 10-point ball game. Both games earlier this year were a 10-point game as well. So this is kind of what we expected. Maybe a little closer even.
It's sure been a good one out here.
Hinckley has played really well, but Ogilvie has withstood the rush and now trying to get a little bit more of a lead.
Yeah, they're trying to pull away here, but Jaguars are just sticking right there. They're not allowing them to get that lead over 10 points, and they're doing a really good job.
Ammerman fires that one ahead for Krieger in the corner. Back up top for Ammerman near side. Ball fake works her way to the free throw line. Little jump stop, no good. Rebound tapped out though for Brandt. Brandt off for Ammerman in the corner. Ball fake, has her shot blocked. Balut gets it underneath though, and she's fouled. That's a smart play by Balut because it was a block, could have let it go out of bounds.
Yes.
But you knew that Anderson was away from the basket.
Exactly, yeah, that very smart play to get the ball. And notice that the tallest player out there wasn't even by you, so she had a chance to take the shot, and even though it didn't follow, she did get fouled.
Sanborn picks up her second, team's fourth. Free throw is up and no good by Grace Balut. Both of these teams usually really good free throw shooters. Have had some struggles a little bit in the second half. Second free throw is no good as it rolls off, but Rookie with the rebound, and she draws a foul.
I believe that's going to be a foul on Anderson here.
Anderson, it shows it as her first. I have it as her second. Clearly, they should be checking with me instead of some official scorebook or something. Rookie completes the first one.
That's exactly what the Jaguars need to do, though, on offense. Drive that ball deep into the paint, put up the shot, and hope to not only get a foul, but even get the basket to fall.
Free throw's no good on the second one. Arnold was able to clear the board on that one. Ogilvie back with it. Hines into the corner. Goes for Sanborn. Inside for Hines. Blocked by Rookie. I thought she was going to be able to get that one away, to be honest, just the way she's played tonight.
I thought so, too. I thought Hines was going to get the basket and ball, but Rookie just does a nice job of standing over her, waiting for her to put up the shot, and then just with her hand just swats it away. She did a great job there and also didn't get a foul.
Fratsky knocks that one down. Fratsky has struggled from beyond the arc. She is 0 of 6 to that point. Wow. She's now 1 of 7.
Well, maybe that's a start for her to get on a roll, and almost thrown away here by the Ogilvie Lions. But, yeah, maybe that's a start for Fratsky to get herself on a roll and build up this lead.
Looking to answer, missed that one on the 3, but the rebound comes down for Krieger on the offensive glass. Up top it'll go Ammerman is going to be short on that one. She's going to try to run down her own 3. If you miss everything and you run it down herself, is that a travel?
I don't think so, but Ammerman does a good job there of hustling to the basketball, noticing that she missed. But yeah, she's showing a lot of heart out there, trying to get the ball back.
Can never fault hustle, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Into the corner goes now Sanborn. Works her way inside for Anderson. Up top for Fratsky. Over to the near side now for Hines on the wing. Inside for Anderson. Tried to drop step it a little bit. Rebound comes down into the hands of Bella Brandt. Krieger, nice bounce pass into the front court. What a pass, and she went with the bounce pass, which is a smart play because the window wasn't really there, but to get it to Balut, kind of a skip pass.
Very smart play there by the Jaguars, and that's something we're seeing now is the Jaguars. They're getting more defensive rebounds here for their team, and they're starting to turn those into points now.
Ogilvie starting to force it a little bit. Shot by Sanborn was missed. Hinckley-Finlayson will be back on offense now. It's a 10-point lead. Not that you want to start slowing it down and taking the air out of the ball. Nice turnaround shot. Very tough shot by Haley Rutke. Not that you want to take the air out of the ball, but at the same time, patience, work the offense, especially with a 10-point lead with 5:28 to go in the game.
Yeah, and something that the Jaguars are doing is they're being patient, but they're also trying to make sure they're having hustle out there when they're shooting the ball, because they are down now only by 8, but they're doing a good job of passing the ball around, but also using some urgency there.
Ogilvie Lions take a timeout here in the second half. 49-41 is your score. We'll come back to Ogilvie on KBEK 95.5 FM.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
KBUK 95.5 FM, nice 95.5. Your local Mora station, bringing you Ogilvie basketball with the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars, Section 5A postseason. Out of the timeout, Ogilvie will have it into the corner, off the hands of Sanborn, but somehow able to get it back in. It'll go in for Ella Hines, and she's fouled by Rutke.
Yeah.
What a play, being able to save that ball in the corner, but save it controlled.
Yeah, that was a very good play. A lot of hustle being shown out there by both teams. But, yeah, again, like you mentioned, very controlled. She knew exactly where to go with the ball to keep it alive. And then Rookie, unfortunately, got the foul there. And she knew it as soon as she did it, too. She knew it. And now she has 4 fouls, so she's got to be careful.
Free throw up and rolls off for Ella Hines. And misses the second one as well, and the rebound will come down to Krieger. We talked about the normally really good free throw shooting. Inside it goes, quickly back the other direction. We're just going to go right to Balut underneath. We're not wasting time on offense. No. We're just going right at it.
And Balut, you know what, she's been doing a very good job underneath the basket these last couple offensive possessions for the Jaguars. She's shot those contested shots and got them to fall. Doing a very good job. Now she gets a steal.
And Balut is trying to take over. Layup at the other end is good, and Grace Balut. Now, You guys jump on my back. I'm taking over.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she's been doing. She's been doing a very good job. She's been using urgency, but controlled urgency, and now she has got her team right back within 4 now.
A little more than 4 minutes to play in this ball game. Timeout on the court. We'll be back to Ogilvie on Nice 95.5.
M Health Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Spend more time doing the things you love by shopping online at Coborns.com, and in as little as 2 hours, have your groceries loaded into your car. Shop Coborn's weekly ads online, then have Coborn's picky shoppers pick out the freshest produce, meat, bakery, and deli items, along with name brand grocery items and home essentials. Plus, we do the heavy lifting right to your vehicle. Save time, shop weekly specials online, and pick up at your favorite Coborn store, all online at Coborns.com.
Nice 95.5 KBK, and out of the timeout, a quick steal by Grace Balut. She's not being nice anymore. She's done with the niceness.
Yeah, no, she has turned it on here in the last 5 minutes of this second half. Grace Hines got the foul. That's her fourth, so Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars are turning up the heat here in Ogilvie.
We still have 4.5 to play here in Ogilvie, and so now you start looking at Grace Hines and Haley Rutke, each with 4 fouls. Rebound going to come down for Ammerman, but it gets knocked away over for Hines ultimately. Hines will rush it back the other direction. Nice feed off for Fratsky. What a pass.
Nothing that a fast break for Balut.
And Balut again. She's just beating everybody to the other end of the court. She's not ready for her season to be done.
Absolutely not. And then we get a poke out there by Ringler. What a play there. I mean, that pass by Hines, there's nothing that the Jaguars could do about it. And then they took a little bit too long to get back on defense, and Blue was ready for it.
Up top it goes for Maddie Anderson. Anderson over to the near side. Try to flip it underneath, and it's going to be a turnover on the Lions.
I think Ammerman got a hand on that one. Now they're coming down the other side here.
Ammerman sets in, fires from deep. That might have been a little aggressive. Misses the shot. It's still going to belong to Hinckley, though.
Yeah, I thought Ammerman rushed it a little bit there on offense. Thought she could have waited a couple more seconds, maybe set something up or taken an extra second to look at the basket. But fortunately for her, it doesn't turn into anything bad.
Hinckley to inbound. A long lead pass going to come back for Krieger, trying to get the jump ball there with Sanborn. Over to the near side now for Ammerman. Ammerman, a 3-point ball game. Ringler on the near side, works her way baseline to the basket. Layup is good. What a play. She got to the basket and passed Anderson. Don't give up the paint.
She did a really good job. She could have turned around and taken a 3-point shot, but instead she kind of waited for Anderson to come to her, got around her, and then got to the basket. And now we get a travel.
Turnover on Grace Hines gives it back to the Jaguars. 3:27 to go.
Wow.
They got a chance to take the lead.
This has been a huge turn of events, and a big reason why. Jaguars aren't turning it over. They're getting inside the paint, and they're forcing fouls.
Grace Balut with a shot. That's no good. Rebound for Ringler, and she's fouled.
Wow.
Ringler with that offensive rebound, and really, Ammerman started it, but I feel like Grace Balut has been the second half MVP for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars.
She really has these last couple of minutes. She has kind of, like you've mentioned, taken the team on her back and just said, hey, guys, I'll take us to the promised land. But, again, you got to give credit to the rest of the team because they're doing a good job on defense, stopping the fast breaks, and then doing a good job here on offense with passing the ball and getting inside the paint and getting to the basket.
Ringler converts on that free throw, and we are tied at 51. Second free throw is good, and Hinckley-Finlayson has come all the way back from down 11. Ahead it comes now for Fratsky. Fratsky into the paint, loses the basketball, taken away by Haley Rutke. And Rutke was just hands straight up. I got 4 fouls. I give up position.
And I was just going to mention, if you're the Jaguars, you don't want to be too aggressive here on defense. And, maybe missed foul call there on Anderson.
Ball taken away by Anderson. Rutke got her way into the paint. Back it'll come now for Ella Hines, and Ella Hines, I think that's going to be a foul maybe on Ringler. Yep, it is going to be on Ringler. That was dangerously close to almost even offensive foul.
Yeah, that one.
Ella Hines had that look on her face like, you're not stopping me.
Right. That one could have really gone either way as she misses the first. But, yeah, it could have been a foul call there on Maddie Anderson, too, back in the defensive zone for the Lions.
Second free throw is going to be up and good. I was going to say, to put the broadcaster jinx in full effect, she was 0 of 4 in the second half to that point, but then she knocks it down anyway. So we're tied at 52 all of a sudden again. Ball over to the near side for Ammerman. Fires that across for Krieger. I think she changed where she was throwing it mid-throw. That's inside turnover on Ringler.
That's something you don't want to have right now because your offense had all the momentum, and that might just shift it. You're hoping not. Your defense has been good, so.
Grace Hines will work back on offense. Tie ball game at 52, 2:23 to play. Near side, Maddie Anderson almost tied up twice. Into the corner goes for Fratsky, and Hines throws it back over to the far side and throws it away. Sanborn did a smart job coming in to try to be able to help, but it ended up being too close for where Hines was throwing it.
Right, exactly, and it went over the head and out of bounds, so Jaguars, that travel doesn't hurt them.
Ammerman will set it for the Jaguars. Off for Krieger, far side, wing extended. Dribbles her way as Balut had her pass denied. Top over to the near side now for Ammerman. Ammerman to the low block. A little scoop shot, that's no good. Rebound comes down for Ringler. Ringler reverse pivot, has her shot blocked, and Fratsky took it away. Now Balut takes it away. Balut takes it in a left-handed layup by Grace Balut. What a ball game. Oh, goodness.
These last 2 minutes have been absolutely awesome to be a part of, and the next minute and a half should be even better. Oh, another block.
Balut takes it away, throws it ahead for Krieger, and it's knocked away by Ella Hines. Beautiful play by Ella Hines to be able to save another probably would-be lay-in.
That was a great job there by Ella Hines to just get her arm extended far enough to get a fingertip on it.
Ogilvie, the top seed in this half of the bracket, taking on the lower seed Hinckley-Finlayson.
Ooh.
And now a foul by Fratsky. I don't know if she was going for the ball.
I
It looked
don't
kind
know.
of aggressive.
It did. That's what I was going to say. It looked a little aggressive there.
Fratsky, it's only her third. Foul trouble, just had pointed out. Jeslyn Ringler, Haley Rootke for Hinckley-Finlayson, and Grace Hines for Ogilvie, all with 4 fouls. Again with minute 22, but free throws up and good on the 1-and-1. But I don't know, when you got a tie ball game and no time left on the clock, usually you play another frame. So
yeah,
we could have more time.
We could, and I would be okay with extra basketball. And the Jaguars, as of late, they just have kind of all momentum right now. They're doing a very good job on defense to not get the fouls, to just play safe. But
Fratsky misses the three-pointer rebound.
That's gonna be on Rootke.
Anderson had it. Oh, Ringler got it.
Oh,
Ringler.
Okay.
Oh, that is going to be 5 on Ringler, though. Oh. So for Ringler, she'll foul out. She finishes with 10 points and 7 rebounds.
That's unfortunate to see someone have to foul out there, but.
Free throw, back iron, no good. And this stage of the game, I mean, if you don't go to overtime, you're okay. From the standpoint of this stage of the game is about when you make a rotational change. I mean, maybe not at a minute, but that's kind of what you're looking at. You kind of save one player just for that. 0 of 2, back-to-back free throws missed by Maddie Anderson. Ammerman will clear the board.
Ooh.
Krieger back for Balut. Balut into the front court. Drives her way inside, back for Krieger. Over to the near side for Ammerman. Ammerman holding on to it, and Fratsky's going to foul her. Reached across and grabbed her arm.
I'll she'll go to the line for a 1-and-1 now, and that is her 4th.
Fratsky has 4th now, so Rootke with 4, and then Fratsky and Hines with 4. So it's foul trouble to still watch. We're still monitoring. 53 seconds remain in the second half. Free throws up and good on the 1-and-1.
She makes it a 2-possession game now.
Years ago, And when I mean years ago, I mean years ago. When I was at JV, we had these shirts made up, free throws win games.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have it anymore. But second free throw, no good. Rebound tapped out, and it's going to be Beck that comes away with it. Beck, that's a big rebound for Beck. Just came off the bench to be able to replace. And the ball is taken away from Beck by Ammerman. Ammerman works baseline. And now Hinckley's going to try to just hold on to the basketball. It's going to be a timeout for Coach Christensen. That is a big turnover by Ogilvie on that play.
It really is. She was trying to get off to Grace Hines, and unfortunately she couldn't because Grace Hines was wide open for three, and that really would have changed things. But unfortunately it is a turnover, and now Ogilvie has about 45 seconds to work with it.
38 seconds left to go in this ball game. Hinckley will inbound on the baseline. They have the length of the court to go. Timeout of the court. We'll be back on Nice 95 FM.
Mike's Auto Body in Ogilvie has been around for 43 years doing what they do best, auto body work. From dents to major body repair to custom painting, Mike's Auto Body has you covered. So bring your vehicle in and see Mike and Jim today. You can find them at 1250 Harbor Street, also known as Old County Road 12 in Ogilvie, or call us at 320-272-4210. That's 320-272-4210.
Nice 95-5 KBEK. Ogilvie Lions, the top seed in this half of the subsection, in trouble 56-52 with 38.7 seconds left to play. Coach Christensen's had a lot of history with Pine City, but his first year with Hinckley-Finlayson, let me tell you, it's going to give you some more gray hair if not lose the hair.
Yeah, it's been a really awesome game.
Ammerman to inbound for the Jaguars. Gets it in for Rutke. They're going to try to foul her in the corner.
Oh, they're
She's tied up in the corner, and it will be a foul on Hines. I thought they got a tie-up.
I thought they did as well, and I'm kind of surprised they actually called the foul there, as I thought Anderson actually got her arm around the ball. But unfortunately, that's the 10th now for the Ogilvie Lions.
So it's going to be double shots the rest of the way for both squads. Hinckley has 9 fouls right now, but I don't expect Hinckley to take any fouls.
No.
Unless they want to just try to get him to make the second and get the ball back.
Yeah, maybe. But, yeah, I think, like you said, they won't be taking any fouls. They'll be down there, arms up, no swatting at the ball or nothing. They'll just be careful, as now it's a 5-point game lead here for the Jaguars.
Rookie makes the first. Sets for the second one, and it is good. And it is a 6-point ball game, a 6-point lead for the Jaguars. Grace Hines, far side on the wing. Up top for Ella Hines. Ella Hines, near side in the corner. Fratsky for 3. That's going to be long. And all the way to the corner it goes. Rebound by Riley Krieger. Off for Balut, and Balut is fouled, and I think that's going to be it for Grace Hines.
I thought they would have tried to work the ball into Hines' hands, try to get her an open look from 3, but they unfortunately weren't able to do that. Fratsky did get the open look, but unfortunately she was unable to convert, and as you mentioned, that is the 5th for Hines, Grace Hines.
She falls out with 17 seconds left to go in the game. She finishes with 20 points and 5 rebounds. And what, I don't know if I'm quite ready to say it, but what may be in a losing effort. Free throws up and good by Grace Balut. So for Pine City Hockey, we do the Nichols Cafe Player of the Game.
Yes.
We do not necessarily do that for basketball or anything else, mostly a Pine City specific sponsor.
Yes.
But if you were to give it tonight, there's only one name that comes to mind.
Absolutely.
With the play in the second half of Grace Balut.
Yep.
Leading to, with 17 seconds and an 8-point lead. Stranger things have happened. I've seen crazy stuff over the 20-some years of calling games. But this might be, that might be it. The performance she's had in the second half it's been matched by almost nobody.
No, and she has really taken this team on her back, taking that senior leadership to a whole nother level in this game. She has done a great job for the Jaguars here, specifically in the second half. She kind of got off to a slow start in that first half, but here in the second half, my goodness, has she caught fire.
Swanville takes down Bram in the other half, 59-46. So we lose our Bram Bombers, but we got our Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars, folks. Up top, Ella Hines gets inside, Her jumper is up and no good. Rebound to the baseline. Brandt able to hold the baseline.
5 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Wow.
And Hinckley-Finlayson takes down the number 1 seed.
Wow. I can't say too much else besides wow. That is amazing. And again, just a huge second half performance.
I don't know that even the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars, you've seen them at about 30 seconds out of the timeout. They didn't look like they're like, wait, hold. We're winning.
Yeah.
I think we're going to win this. Like it took almost till then to get that realization that they were maybe going to come away with this victory. They almost seem like they don't necessarily want to believe it. I'm still having a hard time wrapping my head around it. And not that I don't want to take anything away from Hinckley, but I mean, down at halftime, by 4 points, down 11 in the second half, playing well, but they had a string of turnovers. It was a tremendous ball game.
Yes, it was
Let's just go with that.
Big time turnaround from the Jaguars. Like you mentioned, down 11, they had some turnover trouble. It didn't look good. It didn't. It did not look good for the Jaguars, and it looked like Ogilvie might start to run away with it, but then all of a sudden, Balut just takes the team on her back and she started it. She starts the comeback, and my goodness, she was able to finish it there with a couple of free throws. Just a great basketball game.
We're going to come back here to Ogilvie and wrap up on the post game on a nice 95.5 KBEK.
Worried about fixing your car's scratches, a dent, or need a frame straightening? Look no further than Ogilvie Collision. They accept and deal with all insurance work and can make arrangements for a loaner vehicle. They pride themselves in hiring experienced ASE certified technicians at their state-of-the-art facility. You'll get high-quality diagnostic and repair services for a fair price. They're fully equipped to deliver the best service to you. Call the friendly professionals at Ogilvie Collision, 320-272-4850.
Join the Quality Disposal Systems team of drivers. Our team works together towards a common goal, cleaning up our communities and making our customer service the best in the industry. Do you have a Class B CDL? Does driving a local route every day sound great? If the answer is yes, then you are who we're looking for. Quality Disposal offers competitive pay with a benefits package with a chance to be home daily. For more information and to apply, contact Quality Disposal Systems in Ogilvie at 320-272-4692.
Have landscaping projects that you want to complete for your house or business? Elliott's Lawn Care and Landscaping LLC has over 20 years of experience installing retaining walls, paver patios, water features, and other landscaping aspects. Elliott's Lawn Care and Landscaping LLC also provides commercial and residential lawn care, including fertilizing and spraying, plus tree mulching, stump grinding, land clearing with a forestry mulch head. Call Elliott at 320-630-6827 to get started today.
Heartland Realty in Hinckley knows Pine County and surrounding areas better than anyone around. Whether buying, selling, or both, your success depends on the advice and services provided by your local real estate agent. Don't settle for less work with the best. With over 80 years of experience, Heartland agents specialize in this local market and always put you first. So next time you are looking to buy or sell a property, contact Susan Van Gordon at 612-309-5537 or stop in at the Heartland Realty office located in Hinckley.
All right, saw, check. Drill, check. The rest of the tools, check. All right, let's get started. Honey?
Yes?
Where is all the lumber to build this shed?
The big box store was supposed to drop it off 2 days ago. Is it not out there?
Man, it's the chicken coop all over again. Bill from work just built a sauna, and he said he went through Hinckley Lumber. Let's call them and see what they can do.
I'm on the phone with them now. They said...
Delivery from Hinckley Lumber. Where do you want it?
There would be great. Thanks.
All in a day's work. But for your next project, like fixing that ugly chicken coop over there, think Hinckley Lumber.
Petrie's Bait in Finlayson now proudly serves hot and delicious Caribou coffee. Find 3 different blends of fresh brewed coffee roasted in Minnesota and 2 latte blends from Caribou Coffee. Don't forget, Petrie's Bait has expanded their already large grocery area and has added more variety and choices. Stop in 7 days a week to start your morning or gear up for your day with Caribou Coffee at Petrie's Bait in Finlayson. For over 95 years, the biggest fish stories have been told at Petrie's Bait.
Woodlands National Bank would like to wish the Jaguars good luck. Woodlands National Bank is your local bank. They focus on meaningful relationships and offer a wide variety of home mortgages. They're the small town bank that knows your name but still offers an amazing online experience for their customers. For more information, visit them online at woodlandsnationalbank.com and make sure to like them on Facebook too. Experience the Woodlands Way, member FDIC.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit Kettle River Pizza fundraising on Facebook to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today. That's great tasting pizza.
This is a story we all share, of a place rooted in tradition and rich with opportunity, of people driven by compassion and vision. At Essentia Health, we're proud to play our role in this story, because we know that this place, these people, are like nowhere else. Visit Essentia Health in Hinckley, Sandstone, or our new location in Moose Lake for all your care needs. Schedule an appointment at essentiahealth.org today.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Visit Town & Country Insurance in Finlayson, Hinckley, or Mora today at townandcountry-ins.com.
Anderson and Cook Ford are your Ford specialist. Stop into Anderson and Cook Ford to find great deals and unmatched selection of new Ford trucks and SUVs. With over 50 Ford F-150s and a huge selection of 2021 Ford Escapes and 2021 Ford Explorers available. When you work with an Anderson and Cook Ford sales specialist, they can help you find a vehicle that fits your needs, your lifestyle, and your budget. Go further at Anderson and Cook Ford in North Branch, AndersonandCookFord.com.
Anoka Technical College offers hands-on education for a hands-on career. Choose from 70-plus in-demand programs, including practical nursing, information tech, machine trades, automotive tech, biomedical tech, emergency medical services, medical coding, golf and turf management, electronic engineering tech, court reporting, supervisory management, and more. Why wait? Join Anoka Tech's job-ready graduates making up to $70,000 a year. Apply today at anokatech.edu.
Is winter ending? Spring coming? Hopefully soon. But at Aquarius Home Services, we know your furnace has been working hard, and we know warm weather will come. That means it's the perfect time to tune up both your furnace and air conditioner. During March, you can have both done for just $49. Yep, both for just $49. At Aquarius, you'll get amazing professional service and no surprise upfront pricing. We're just a click away at AquariusHomeservices.com. Aquarius, earning the right to be recommended.
Hayford Ford in Isani doesn't want to just sell you a truck and move on. They want to be your Ford dealer for life. They are here for you no matter what your vehicle needs. Whether it's something as small as an oil change or you buying a brand new truck, Hayford Ford believes quality is job one. Don't settle, go further. Ford vehicles are built for the road ahead, and Hayford Ford is your local Ford dealer, and they are dedicated to taking care of you, your friends, and your children for the rest of your lives. Hayford Ford in Isani, your lifelong Ford dealer.
Herman Insurance Services has been in the game for over 50 years. Our agency has since grown into a team of experienced agents who are committed to providing clients with the best possible experience and coverage to fit their unique needs. We specialize in personal and commercial insurance for the communities of North Branch, Rush City, and Asante. Don't just take our word for it. Visit online at hermanins.com or call today for your free no-obligation quote. With Herman Insurance Services, live life fully covered.
Minnesota. It's home. Hot summers at the lake, beautiful falls, snowy winters, and rainy springs. We experience it all. Make sure you're ready to handle whatever this state throws at you with help from Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Minnesota Equipment carries brands you love, like John Deere, Steel, Toro, Gravely zero-turn mowers, and Aaron snowblowers. Their helpful staff can not only get you the equipment you need, but can help you maintain it so it will last. Plus, they carry a full line of farm equipment. Minnesota Equipment in Isani. Online at minnesotaequipment.com.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a 4-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available. Online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
If you've been injured in an auto accident or have sustained other personal injury, you don't have to leave town to get good representation. Spear & Swanson attorneys at law in Pine City are experienced and will work on your case with no fee until they get you money. They also handle divorce and custody cases, criminal defense, including DWI and other legal matters. Spear & Swanson is your local law firm that cares about you. So if you need legal representation or advice, call 320-629-7586. Spear & Swanson, attorneys at law in Pine City.
Nice 95.5 KBEK. Andy Beckstrom with Game Day Ethan Gilman. And, it's in your name, but you brought it tonight there, sir.
Oh, my
goodness.
Yeah. Hinckley-Finlayson brought it. My good. Both of these teams brought it here tonight, but my goodness, what a game we just got to witness and be a part of.
This was a game that didn't seem – it seemed like it was going the way we – I don't want to say thought it was going to go, but at the same time, you get kind of an idea, beforehand. Ogilvie has won. We talked about it during the pregame. They were 21-4 over the last 25 meetings. They have absolutely dominated this over the last handful of years. They split, I think it was 2 years ago, but otherwise in the last probably 7 years, Ogilvie had won all of the matchups. Yeah. And you have to go back to, I think, 08-09, the last time that Hinckley won both matchups. All of the things. Put all of the things on the list that we talked about during the pregame. I even said it's so hard to beat a team 3 times in a row, but really it doesn't happen that often. Most of the time you're a higher seed because you're a better team. That happens. And so you don't see that type of upset very often. But I still bring it up, for things to talk about.
Right.
But I don't think that I really thought that was what was going to happen tonight. I thought it was going to be a close game, but Ogilvie has so much firepower and so much speed. And Hinckley played up tonight.
They really did, and it was a tale of two halves, and the back half of the second half, really, for the Jaguars. It was such a good game. I mean, throughout it was a close one, but, right there in the middle of that second half, Grace Balut, we kind of mentioned it during the game. She kind of just took the team on her back and said, hey, guys, follow me, follow my leadership, and she started to get the turnovers. Turnovers was a big thing. Then she started to score off of those turnovers, and that you could just feel that started to turn momentum back to the Jaguars' way.
We've seen in the first half a little bit, Hinckley tried to make a little bit of a move with Maddie Anderson out of the game, but they went 5 straight turnovers and 4 missed shots back to back to back over 9 possessions, and things just kind of didn't really go sideways, but they went from up 2 to down 4 at the halftime break. Second half, it almost felt like it was starting to go that direction. It started to get close to that double-digit mark, and Michaela Ammerman tried to kind of take over at that point in time, but kind of got a little outside of herself. She's a very talented player, but I think there's a level of where you can try, and then when you try too hard, things get a little rattled. And so she 2 or 3 possessions in a row, one good play, and then a couple were kind of a little bit much, but played very well. And then Grace Balut's like, you know what? She's going to take a step back. I'm going to take over. And for the next 7 minutes, not just a couple of possessions, 7 minutes, just dominated the rest of that ball game. And I said it even at the end of the game, we don't do the player of the game, the Nichols Cafe player of the game, but that would be the person I'd be giving the bacon cheeseburger to.
Absolutely. Balut had quite a game here tonight for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars. What a game for her. And, again, she just kind of took the team on her back and led by example, really, in this game. And when she did that, things started to turn around on defense. They started to get less fouls. They started to block more shots, get more rebounds on the defensive glass. And I think there was an interesting stat on the rebound side of things in this game as well.
Taking a look at some of those stats, Hinckley-Finlayson outshoots Ogilvie in the second half, 40-28 for the final score. But the rebounding that you're talking about, the second half rebounds 23-8 and 6-0 on the offensive glass.
Yes, that was a big reason why Hinckley-Finlayson was able to come back, is because even when they missed those shots inside, they were able to pull down those rebounds, recoup, and get another shot up. And a lot of those were falling for the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars there, and that certainly helped.
the final tally, 41-29 on the rebounding edge, 8-6. Hinckley-Finlayson with a slight edge on the offensive glass. Turnovers, a little bit of a factor in the ball game, although really I think that the turnovers for Ogilvie in the second half was more of a factor. Rebounds were 10-9, and Hinckley actually had one more turnover than Ogilvie did, but it was more the timing of the turnovers really in the second half for the Lions that I think kind of changed the outcome or the way things were going in the second half.
Yeah, it really did. Those turnovers came at some inopportune times for the Lions, and some of those Grace Balut was able to force, some of those her teammates were able to get, and then they threw it back down court because Balut was wide open in the offensive side. And yeah, like you mentioned, the turnovers, they did play a factor here, and I kind of mentioned it at halftime. I thought that might be a big factor, and even though Hinckley-Finlayson did have one more, again, it's just I think the timing of those turnovers for Ogilvie was the big difference.
For the ball game, Hinckley-Finlayson 18 turnovers, Ogilvie 13 turnovers. Free throw, maybe we'll touch on the three-point line. We'll save the free throws for last here. The three-point shooting in the second half, Hinckley-Finlayson 1 of 9. They were 2 of 15 for the ball game. Ogilvie 4 of 9 in the second half. Actually pretty good shooting in the second half. 6 of 26 for the ball game. But the free throw, that is, in my opinion, you could make an argument with rebounds. You could talk about the turnovers. But in my opinion, not only Grace Balut, but really the free throws are what really clinched it. Grace Balut got them there. But in the second half, Hinckley-Finlayson 11 of 17 of the line, Ogilvie 5 of 14.
Yeah,
that is a difference of 7 made free throws. But that's a huge difference right there. Just for the ball game, 14 of 21 as opposed to 9 of 21. That's a 5-point difference. Granted, it's an 8-point ball game, but you're not shooting those free throws if you're making them.
Right.
You're not. Hinckley's not shooting them at the end of the game because you're still playing tough defense.
Yeah, exactly. And then that's a big part of it too is, like you said, you can argue the fact that rebounds are just as important. But in this game, I think the free throws proved just as, if not even more important than the rebounds because, like you mentioned, Balut was able to get to the line quite a few times, and she nailed them when she got there. I don't think she missed too many here in the second half, if any at all.
Grace Balut in the second half. Let's take a peek here at our roster sheet here. She made her first, missed the next two, but then was clean after that. So she was tremendous at the free throw line and just, all over the court, up and down.
Right.
And it really started with just being aggressive, getting down at the end of the court. She could tell Ammerman was being aggressive, looking up court for that outlet pass, and was ready for it, almost immediately and just started taking off. In the loss, the Ogilvie Lions were paced by Grace Hines. Really no shock there. 20 points, 5 rebounds. She follows out with 17 seconds left to go. Maddie Anderson finishes with 8 points, 4 rebounds. CC Sanborn off the bench, 7.7 rebounds. She's off the bench, but she really essentially played the bulk of the minutes because pretty early in the game, Alyssa Lang had 2 points and no rebounds, but she rolled her ankle or something happened pretty early in the ball game. So I don't know how much that affected the result of the ball game, but at the same time, when you got to go further down on your bench, Sanborn's a tremendous player off the bench, but if Sanborn's the 6th person and she becomes the 5th, who's then the 6th?
Right.
It starts changing your dynamic just a little bit down the bench. 5.6 rebounds for Eiley Fratsky. Ella Hines finishes with 9 points and 5 rebounds, and as I mentioned before, Lang 2 points on the night. Kaylee Arnold also had 1 rebound in the game. For the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars, take a deep breath here.
Yeah.
Just take a deep breath. Grace Balut, 25 points and 6 rebounds, 18 of those points in the second half.
Yeah.
And not a 3 to be seen. So it's not a matter of just hoisting threes, trying to get back in the game. She got underneath. We talked about it a little bit. Don't give up the paint just because there's somebody tall there. Go after her. Get those fouls. Even if you get your shot blocked, don't give up that paint, and she did that.
Yeah, she really did, and they kind of started to do that as a whole on offense. They really started to do well. Balut started to drive, and she kind of started. She, again, led by example, but then all of a sudden you seen the rest of the offense start to drive, start to pass the ball around a bit more, and that opened up the lane to the basket, and even when the lane wasn't open, they kind of created their own lane and got the ball up, shot it, and if they missed, they got the rebound. They just a very good job there on offense.
Haley Rutke, 16 points and 8 rebounds in the ball game. Riley Krieger, 2 points and 5 rebounds. A little quieter night for her tonight, but still played a tremendous point guard position. Michaela Ammerman off the bench. A lot of it in the second half, 9.6 rebounds. 9 points, 5 rebounds of it came in the second half. So really tremendous in the second half for her as well. Jeslyn Ringler, 10 points and 7 rebounds, following out with a minute 11. Bella Brandt, 8 rebounds in the ball game, but not a point on my sheet. And Joey Hopkins had 1 rebound in the ball game. If you got the roster over there real quick, who are the seniors for Ogilvie? I like to at least acknowledge them. It's a tough part of the year. There's always going to be somebody crying at the end of a ball game. As good as it is to be able to see Hinckley move on, Ogilvie, even though they got a lot of young talent, do have some seniors.
Yeah, actually looking at the roster, they don't have one listed. I could have swore they had one on there the other night, but maybe that was a misprint, or we got a misprint on here.
Totally call my bluff on that one. I just.
But I mean, either way, it is tough to see a team lose because that's the beauty and kind of the bad part of these playoffs is somebody has to win and somebody has to go home. And unfortunately, here for Ogilvie, they do lose this game. But like you mentioned, they've got a lot of young talent, a lot of players will be returning next year. Looking at the sheet, they have about 6-7 seniors that will be here next year. So they're going to have some good turnover for their squad next season.
Definitely be interesting to see how they come back for next year as they now look towards the spring sports season, baseball, softball, track, whatever it may be that they're going to participate in. We wish congratulations to them on a successful year. For the Hinckley-Finlayson Jaguars, though, they are one of 2 teams tonight in this half of the section pulling an upset as Swanville takes down Bram in Bram. And that will be the next matchup as Hinckley-Finlayson will take on Swanville. That'll be Tuesday night in Swanville. With the loss, Ogilvie falls to 14-6 on the year, and they are done for the year. Hinckley-Finlayson evens their record now at 10-10 on the year. Our next matchups will be tomorrow as we have, I believe, basketball at 2, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think it's going to be Cambridge Isani girls taking on Duluth East. I think one or two, and then it'll be your hockey game. Pine City will take on Northern Lakes at Breezy Point Arena, and then I'll have a game. It'll be the Mora boys basketball team taking on Sox Center.
And that'll be tomorrow night. So we hope you enjoyed today's ball game. Hope you can join us for any one of our number of games coming up over the next couple of weeks. And until then, for Ethan Gilman, I'm Andy Beckstrom saying have a great evening and a great weekend.
Wellia Health offers sports medicine services at all our campuses in Mora, Pine City, and Hinckley. Dr. Mullen and his team treat a full range of sports injuries for all athletes at any level of competition. If you are injured, we want to help you return to the game as quickly and as safely as possible, providing the sports medicine care you need when you need it to help you live life well with Wellia Health. Call 320-679-1313 to schedule for any location.
M Health Fairview brings world-class care to North Branch. You'll have access to the latest groundbreaking research discoveries combined with convenient care close to home. In North Branch, their dedicated care team specializes in family medicine, diabetes education, and physical therapy. Most of the staff and providers from the Pine City Clinic are now available in North Branch. To schedule an appointment, call 1-855-FAIRVIEW or use MyChart. Urgent care is also available Monday through Friday from noon till 8 and 9 till 5 on the weekends.
Spend more time doing the things you love by shopping online at Coborns.com, and in as little as 2 hours, have your groceries loaded into your car. Shop Coborn's weekly ads online, then have Coborn's picky shoppers pick out the freshest produce, meat, bakery, and deli items, along with name-brand grocery items and home essentials. Plus, we do the heavy lifting right to your vehicle. Save time, shop weekly specials online, and pick up at your favorite Coborn store, all online at Coborns.com.
Mike's Auto Body in Ogilvie has been around for 43 years doing what they do best, auto body work. From dents to major body repair to custom painting, Mike's Auto Body has you covered. So bring your vehicle in and see Mike and Jim today. You can find them at 1250 Harbor Street, also known as Old County Road 12 in Ogilvie, or call us at 320-272-4210. That's 320-272-4210.
Worried about fixing your car's scratches, a dent, or need a frame straightening? Look no further than Ogilvie Collision. They accept